Welcome back, folks. Let's replay Deus Ex. And when last we left off, JC is working his way through the LaGuardia airfield and has been shot by every single security robot that we've encountered along the way. The good news is, I think we've dealt with all of them by now. The bad news is the damage has already been done, as you can see by the amount of health we have and the fact that we only have 7 medkits left. But provided we're still alive, these medkits have served their purpose admirably indeed. The nanomachines of an augmented agent will automatically metabolize the contents of a medkit to efficiently heal damaged areas. An agent with medical training can greatly expedite this process. Indeed they can, but we're not going to be spending skill points on medicine. We need to save those skill points for Master Rifle. Speaking of Master Rifle, we're going to go over here and grab something that will help plug the accuracy gap of our sniper rifle until we get all those skill points. Let's see if we can jump over here. And I can. Only just though. There are goodies here for us to get along the way. There is a multi-tool that we don't need. And there is a lockpick that we could definitely do with. We'll jump over here, and then, using speed enhancement, 1, 2. Usually I mess up that jump, but not this time. I wouldn't have taken much damage because speed enhancement was active, but it's still damage, and we can't afford to take much of that right now. There is an accuracy weapon mod. We can't put this on the pistol anymore, I would have otherwise, because it's had all of the accuracy weapon mods that it can take, so it's going on the sniper rifle. It means that our accuracy is now 90%. Master will make that 100 by default, but it's good for plugging the gap just for now. What we need to do is we need to further our current objective, which is getting into this hangar, where one Lebedev's private jet is. We believe that that is where the final barrel of ambrosia is being kept. And there's one NSF trooper in the way. Let's be careful here. Kapow! You're gone. And now we can safely get into here. Also, a security tower key, just in case we needed another one. Let's open this up with the key that we got earlier, and open the east gate to make headway. Now we can get to the hangar through the barracks, but there are a few threats we need to watch out for before we go further in. Like this trooper right here. We're just going to stand there, we'll just wait for the accuracy to home in there, and whoop, we missed. Fortunately, he didn't hear that. You really should have heard that. You really should have heard that. You didn't hear that? Was a plane conveniently flying overhead when that happened? Oh well, you're gone now as well. Now, we can very quickly get into there using the same trick that we did before. I know, you've seen me. Let's quickly get into here and not get shot at. Marvellous. I think that's the last one of those that we have to worry about. What's in here? A bunch of multi-tools that we don't need at all. Oh well, at least we were able to get here so that we can deactivate this camera and deal with these turrets. Now, if you were able to get to here sneakily, you could activate these turrets and take care of the NSF troopers, but we weren't able to. We'll grab another security tower key and another security tower key. It's like the game wants you to have that key. Now, there are some NSF troopers in here. We do need to watch out. They're scattered everywhere. Let's read this paper. Yep, we've seen that one before. Ah, you're busy at work, I see. That's okay. We'll make our way over here. There are also some darts on that dartboard. A very nice touch. Hello. What are you cooking? Is it tasty? Is it called stealth kill? Uh-oh, that did not work. That worked, though. And now you're going to... No, don't do that. Don't do that. As long as you can stagger them, they'll have to restart trying to press the alarm there. And it's a good thing I was able to do that. Also, let's just grab these while we can. It's a little difficult to highlight them, but I got them. Now, what is in here that I could... You dropped your pistol, which is rather surprising. I didn't think you'd do that. Normally they hold on to things like that, but no, you let it go. Also, that is not a very nice looking microwave. That looks kind of dirty. We could pick up a frying pan though. You left that. You need to keep cooking. You're not going to keep cooking, are you? I trust you to not cook because you're dead. Any excuse. Let's go into the restroom and see if there's anything in here. Nope. And no. There is a window somewhere that we can use to get into... ooh, there's a locked door here. We can't open it, so we're just going to use this to unlock it and get into here. Now there are a bunch of locked lockers. This one isn't. This is the one that you need to get into the hangar. One has to be for the hangar code Decker, so it's 5914. Tell Young not to get his ass shot off. You know how I feel about him, and I will kill you if something happens. Take care, Erin. I think he might not have ended up surviving. I'm sorry. Now, we could use the lockpicks to open up all of these, or we could use the Gep gun. Now, the Gep gun might get us into some bother because it might deal a lot of damage to us, but I just want to see what it can do. We'll fire over here. That opened up 2 of them, giving us some darts, and that looks like a bioelectric cell and a multi-tool. Not bad. I think I will gladly exchange a lockpick for this one. Let's see what's in here. The answer is a lamb. I think that was a fine exchange. I don't think there's anything else in this room. No, there isn't. So we've done everything that we can here, and it's time to use that code. Or we could use 3 multi-tools, but we have a code, so why not use it? 5914. We're in. Time for a loading screen. And some skill points. Now there's someone we might want to talk to. And somebody that we definitely recognize. It's our brother. Looks like those NSF troopers were right. Oh dear.
You can relax, JC. I told the troops to stand down. That's right. I'm working for the NSF. I'll meet you at the 747.
Or rather, he'll run to us.
Excellent work. I underestimated your abilities. You work for the NSF? Listen to what I've got to say. We don't have much time. You got that right. UNATCO will have a team here in a few minutes. The Grey Death is a man-made virus. Everyone up to the President is at UNATCO's mercy as long as UNATCO controls the supply of ambrosia. You believe that? We have proof. We need to get the ambrosia to Hong Kong. Heard of Tracer Tong? He can help us synthesize it ourselves. You better step away from the jet. Your boss is my next objective. Join us, JC. Talk to Lebedev. He can convince you.
Oh, can he? Also, there's more dialogue to be had.
Get on the plane. We're almost ready to go. Blackmail of the U.S. government could not possibly escape the notice of the United Nations. Don't be so quick to trust the UN. Are you kidding? The UN's about the only chance we've got these days, if the US spirals into another civil war. A pretext, nothing more. The whole project of world government, going back to the League of Nations, has been funded and manipulated mainly by wealthy bankers. Is that so? Remember that the UN itself was built on land donated by John D. Rockefeller. Get on board. A UNATCO security squad will be here any minute.
They try to impress on you the fact that you're in a hurry, but the game is event-driven, so UNATCO won't be here until you set events in motion that get them here.
The wealthy have always been the ones to profit from one world government. More later. You better get moving.
I had better get moving.
The United Nations' secret goal... Well, this is David Rockefeller's description from a half a century ago. The supranational sovereignty of an intellectual elite and world bankers.
Paul's definitely on the side of the NSF here.
The UN was founded not to end war, but to gradually dissolve national governments and replace them with a globalist meritocracy.
Has he been working with them for a long time? Ever since we got to Liberty Island?
Average people never benefit from government and business on a scale they can't even understand.
Perhaps he has been. The signs have been all about, if you're observant, that something's not right with Paul.
Go.
Oh, we're going.
Go.
Well, we're not going to go and do what you want us to just yet. There are a few things that we can do first. That has closed, so we can't go that way. But there are maybe a few things that we can get. Like from you.
Hey, you're the guy the Fed sent? I have something for you.
How do you know anything about the feds?
Oh, Lebedev, all his people right now, they're running around like ants thinking it's gonna be a raid. Rich bastard probably has some kind of drug deal about to happen. Anyway, filch this stuff from a guy's locker. I'm selling a recoil weapon mod for 400. I also have some shotgun shells I'll give you for 300.
We don't want the shotgun shells, but the recoil mod is a bargain.
Here's 400 for the recoil weapon mod.
Appreciate it.
So do I. We're going to install that right now on our shotgun, which means the recoil is even lower, and we definitely want this. Now let's look around and see if we can find anything else that we can open. Like this here. Let's go in and grab it. There's another mod here. This one is an accuracy mod. We could do with more of that on the sniper rifle, I guess. 92% accuracy. Slowly getting closer to that 100. And there's some pistol ammo we don't require. Hello.
Hold fire.
Don't worry. I will this time.
Easy, we don't want any trouble.
You and Atco are going to be here soon anyway. I don't need to do anything with dealing with you.
Hope you decide to join up.
About that.
Hurry up. The UNATCO security squad won't be far behind.
No, they won't be.
Your brother makes some sense, doesn't he?
I don't know. Does he?
This was our last chance to do something about the plague.
And you're really hoping that this Ambrosia manages to get away.
We'll protect you from your UNATCO buddies.
Will you?
Go. Lebedev is waiting.
I did not know you had this much dialogue.
Go. Lebedev is waiting.
Do you have this much dialogue?
Go. Lebedev is waiting.
You all share the same dialogue. Fair enough. There's a data cube. It's an image. Let's have a look at that image. Oh, it's of the 747. There's a bar, and the bedroom, and the conference room. Alright. Good to know that we have a layout of the interior. Also, some rockets, which are definitely appreciated. Is there anything else here that I want to get? Because you can't come back here once you've dealt with all of your business. But I think we've got everything. So let's go into the 747 itself. I don't think the robot has anything to say. We'll go under the plane. And then in the plane. Loading screen. We're in. Now there are lots of places that we can go to. Like here. Nothing interesting here. Ben! How clever. You managed to sneak onto the plane. Don't worry. I'll bring you with me as we explore. But for now, just stay there and watch the entrance, just in case the NSF decide to turn on us. You can do that, right, Ben? Good. And here's a little bit of food and a kitchen. Not much there. There's a way down that we want to go and look at. There's a few things here. Nothing here in particular, but there are things back here, like boxes. And this.
That's the last one. Good work.
Marvelous. That's 100 skill points. And we can recharge our bioelectric energy. Now as for this, we could use 2 tools or 9905, which we got from that email back in the private part of LaGuardia. We want this. This is a augmentation canister for EMP shield or ballistic protection. We're gonna drop all of our gas grenades. We don't need these. We are never going to be using gas grenades. Not right now, anyway. So, we've done what we needed to. We have found the final thing of ambrosia. And up here is an area with some ammunition, and that's about it. So nothing more we can do here. As for over here, there are some chairs, and there's a door here that's locked. We do not have the key for it. We could use some lockpicks to get in there, or we could try and find the key. It's not there. Is it in here? Not that I can see. We might have to use lockpicks to get in there. There's probably a key I've completely missed. An exceptionally obvious one, no doubt. Alright, Ben, you see if you can unlock that. I'm gonna have a look for this key. That's probably in a really conspicuous place, but I won't look too hard. Is it down here? It's not there. It's not there. We'll just use lockpicks. We have absolutely loads of them. We probably missed it somewhere extremely obvious. Okay. Let's open this up. We could just blow it up, but I'm not going to. There we go. We're in. I want you to go there. We'll have a look in here. There is a newspaper. I think we've already seen that one. An assault rifle. And that's about it. Now, this is a point in the game where there is a major decision to make. One Lebedev is right there. And we have orders to kill one Lebedev. And Anna Navarre is going to pop in pretty soon and get us to try and carry out that order. This is the first instance where Anna Navarre is no longer invulnerable. Every character in the game is either deemed as invulnerable or not, and certain characters, as the plot progresses, are no longer granted that invulnerability, which means they can die either by your hand or by somebody else's. And you can deal with Navarre, like I did in the original playthrough, by putting loads of lambs on the wall so that when she runs by, she explodes. We're not going to be doing that this time. This time, we're going to be doing things quite a bit differently. Am I going to save? We're going to put Ben over here, and then we're going to look at this. 1. Decker let me know that Killian dropped off a canister recovered during the operation. Decker wasn't sure what it was, but he put it in a suspension crate on board the plane, coded to 9905. Figured you'd know what to do with it. See you soon, Erin. That's another way of getting that code. Is there anything in here we want? There's a fire extinguisher! Why would we need that? Also, there is a pistol there that I tried to get to, but failed. So, let's have a conversation.
I surrender.
What?
Easy now, Agent. UNATCO has a policy against killing unarmed prisoners. We have much to learn from each other.
We're assuming control of the airfield. The vaccine will be returned to the international authorities.
Don't you want to hear why your brother came over to our side?
He makes his own decisions.
You know he wouldn't betray UNATCO without a reason.
Is that so? Here comes Anna.
Good work. Now finish the job.
He surrendered. He's an unarmed prisoner. UNATCO policy protects him.
Terminate the prisoner, Agent. If you are too afraid, you are ordered to return to base on Manderley's authority. There is a helicopter waiting.
Remember the email that said that she had full authority to kill him? We're not going to give her that chance. We're going to do it.
Congratulations, Agent. You are one of us after all. I confess I had my doubts. Your helicopter is waiting at the airfield.
We've completed the mission.
We can say what we like in the paperwork.
That we can.
That is how it is done. Swift and quiet.
I wouldn't say quiet.
Good work. Now get to the helicopter.
We will. Won't we, Ben? He had no weapon on him. The weapon was right there. He's dead.
We can say what we like in the paperwork.
Let's go. We've done all we need to here, Ben. We'll settle the paperwork afterwards, as Anna said. But the mission has been a resounding success, and also, look! We get to see what this looks like on the, in the actual game itself, by looking through the mirror. Looks kind of silly. So we have done exactly what we needed to.
See to the helipad. We know your brother was here. He is gone, but we will find him.
I'm sure we will. And when we come back, folks, we won't hear what Juan Lebedev might have told us, because we didn't give him the chance. We were told to kill Juan Lebedev, and we killed Juan Lebedev. The fact that he was unarmed is something that we don't need to tell anyone about, as Anna said. Have we made the right decision? We'll find out soon enough. But we can report to Mandalay that the mission was a resounding success otherwise. We've recovered all the ambrosia that was stolen, and we've dealt with Juan Lebedev. Paul is gone, but I'm sure we'll see Paul again in the future. But maybe next time we won't be on the same side. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.